so fun and it can be quite stressful as well.
Yes, especially the sleepless nights.
Talking about shopping and produces, you know, farmers are the real superheroes who provide the food that we use to feed, and they are like the backbone of the food system altogether. Don't imagine if we don't have farmers.
That would be a nightmare. No.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to Maggie Diaries with me, your delightful host, Hanifa Adam, back in the Maggie kitchen to show you yet another recipe fit for iftar with friends and family during the holy month of Ramadan. Now you know that I won't be doing this alone, as I'll be getting the help from a friend, Surura. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my kitchen.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm so glad to be here. You have a very nice kitchen.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoyed that compliment.
You're welcome.
Today, we'll be preparing what we call farmer's pottage, a very interesting meal filled with the best of farm nutritious produce. But before we start, let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to introduce you to the rest of the ingredients.
Finish work for your cooking with Maggie Chicken. No rival. Maggie Chicken has all the natural ingredients you love, like onion, celery, turmeric, soya, and other carefully selected ingredients to give great taste and rich flavor to all your favorite meals. Maggie Chicken is your secret when it comes to cooking all the dishes you love for that unique chicken flavor. Oh yeah, shine with Maggie Chicken. Cook the difference.
Welcome back to Maggie Diaries, everyone. To make farmer's pottage, you're going to be needing beans, plantain, tatashe, ginger and garlic, palm oil, curry leaves, momo, yam, scent leaves, smoked fish, ground crayfish, scotch bonnet, onions, and our Maggie crayfish. That's our secret ingredient, or not so secret ingredient. The very first thing I'm going to do is to just put these beans on the fire. It's already parboiled so that it can make the whole process faster. Just help me fill it up with water.
All right.
Do you have any idea why we are calling it farmer's pottage?
No, I have no idea.
It's because we are dedicating it to farmers, you know.
All right.
And this is also a meal they like eat at the farm. After a while, when they've worked, when they are tired and they want to eat their food, whatever they have on ground on the farm, they just pick it together and put it together in one pot and cook everything. Although today we are going to be using yam. Sometimes if there is cassava on the farm, sweet potato, you know, there's already plantain here. It is whatever they have, like it's like an adalu kind of situation that's going on. So whatever they have, they use it to make a very nice and nutritious meal. That's cool. Thank you. Let's put it on the fire. All right. So I'm just going to put the beans on the fire. And then add the yam. Because we've already cooked the beans, you know, the cooking time is already halfway. So we're just going to add the yam. We're set to go. So like I was saying earlier, it also doesn't have to be farmers alone that do this kind of thing. In my house, for example, I'm growing spring onions, scent leaf, and even my mom, I know she's growing tomatoes right now.
Wow.
So it is these simple ingredients you can have in your home. And you can go to your backyard to cut it off and make your own farmer's pottage. Okay. So this is already boiling, and I'm going to add some of the onions. We are adding onion to the beans so that it's going to soften it. Scotch bonnet. You're not afraid of pepper, are you?
No, I'm not.
Ground crayfish, ginger and garlic.
Okay.
Ooh, tatashe.
Wow.
Yeah, we've already cut that open, and Maggie crayfish. So the reason why onions soften beans is because when onions are cooked, they become alkaline, so it makes the beans soften. And that's also like the reasoning behind putting baking soda inside beans. That in 30 minutes or under, if you want to make sure your beans cooks, that will do that. You've already seen all the things that we are going to be using in our meal today. What else do you think you can add to it? What would you love to see inside it again?
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet, oh, I love sweet potatoes, but we already have plantain inside that will still give you the sweetness, don't we?
Okay, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because we are in the month of Ramadan, I need you to tell me what your favorite thing about Ramadan is and, you know, your favorite activities to do during Ramadan as well.
My favorite thing about Ramadan is the holiness, the ambience, the atmosphere.
Everybody's on their best behavior. Everybody's gentle.
And you feel like you are close to Allah.
Yeah, you're closer to Allah during the month of Ramadan because we are doing a very important spiritual activity that's actually going to increase our iman. I'm cutting some of the plantain smaller than some. We are going to have big chunks and we are going to have small chunks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome.
So you were talking about your favorite activity to do in Ramadan. Which one do you like best?
It is cooking.
You like cooking?
Yes. Because I feel happy when I'm feeding my family and you know you are getting the reward for it. So
yes,
extra
you are.
reward.
Any activity you are doing towards, making life better for your friends and family,
yes,
you are rewarded for it. And that is why Maggie Diaries is here. Maggie Diaries is going to give you ideas of, tasty, affordable, and nutritious meal you can do for your family.
Right.
So you're welcome. We're just going to wait for the yam and beans to continue cooking, and then we are going to go on a break. When we come back, we are going to continue the rest of the process. Welcome back to Maggie Diaries. Our beans and yam and all the other ingredients that I put in has been cooking so far, so I'm just going to add in the next ingredients. We are going to put in all the plantain because we want it to be very sweet, and add in all the fish. By the time we are stirring it together, even though it looks like large clumps, it's all still going to break into smaller pieces. Momo and the rest of the onions. All right, so whenever my guests come to the kitchen, I usually ask them a trivia question. This is so that our viewers at home can also gain Islamic knowledge during this holy month of Ramadan. So the first question I have for you is that the meal we consume before we start fasting in the day, what's it called?
It's sahur.
Yes, it's sahur. But our specialty in this kitchen is iftar. So that is cooking. The next thing we need to do is to chop the scent leaf. Just help me by chopping some of it. They're already washed and clean, so all right, carefully. All right, thank you. And then I'm also going to just get the curry leaves chopped as well. So my second question for you is that I've been telling my viewers Ramadan Mubarak since the beginning of this show, and it will be a nice opportunity for you to tell us what it means.
Okay. Ramadan Mubarak means have a blessed Ramadan.
Yes, Mubarak means blessing, so we are wishing you a blessed Ramadan. Every time I wish you Ramadan Mubarak. Oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Right. Let me just chop the curry leaves. I can see that you cut your scent leaves in very large chunks. Is that a preference of yours?
Yes, it saves time.
I actually love the chunkiness because you still have some leaves that you're eating in the food. And that actually gives, the meal a very interesting scent and flavor as well. And that's also why we are using Maggie crayfish. It brings all the flavors together. It elevates the taste of the dish. I just want to check on what we've been cooking.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
It's looking really nice.
It is looking really nice. So the plantain is cooked, the yam is cooked, the beans is cooked, and I'm just going to add Maggie crayfish. The Maggie crayfish elevates this dish and brings all the beautiful flavors together, and it makes it taste very good too. Okay. So I'm just going to put that in, stir it together. And then I'm going to add palm oil as well. I think because this is a full pot, I'm going to be using 2 spoons. But we don't also want to use too much, too much oil. It's not that much of a great option. And then I'm going to stir it together as well. Because we are at the end of the cooking process, I'm not really afraid to stir because sometimes when you stir food, it can make it burn. Yeah. So what next? Okay, we are going to be adding the scent leaf. and the curry leaves. Apart from the fact that they are providing vegetable to the meal, they are also a great flavor option as well. And like I said, you can be a farmer too. These are the things that you can grow in your backyard and use it for your meals every day. So I'm not going to stir it too much. I'm going to turn off the heat now. The heat of the food is going to do the rest of the cooking because of the leaves, so that we do not lose the color. And then that's it, we are basically done. I've turned off the heat now and our meal is basically ready. We are going to go on a short break, and when we come back, iftar is going to be ready, served, and you can't wait to dig in, can you?
Yes, I can't.
Finish work for your cooking with Maggi Chicken. No rival. Maggi Chicken has all the natural ingredients you love, like onion, celery, turmeric, soya, and other carefully selected ingredients to give great taste and rich flavor to all your favorite meals. Maggi Chicken is your secret when it comes to cooking all the dishes you love for that unique chicken flavor. Oh yeah, shine with Maggi Chicken. Cook the difference.
Welcome back to Maggi Diaries. Maggi Diaries is making me fall in love with beans, with all our special recipes that we've been coming up with. And this looks amazing, don't you think?
It looks so nice.
Shout out to our farmers.
Yes,
It is because of them that we are having this on our table, and we dedicate this to them today. I'm sure you can't wait to dig in.
I can't.
But don't worry, let us just quickly say a beautiful message to our viewers at home.
Okay.
Masha Allah, our food is ready to be eaten. As the aroma of the delightful iftar fills the air, I'm eagerly anticipating, relishing every moment. And I encourage you to share this delectable experience with your loved ones. Beyond being a treat for the taste buds, it's a perfect choice for an iftar gathering your family will cherish. It's time to say goodbye. I know, I'm sad too. And as we conclude this episode, let's stay connected on all our social media platforms. Until our next episode, I wish you all peace and love that you want. And remember, with Maggi, everyone is welcome to iftar.